What's up, YouTube? This is Insane Pubstar here, bringing you another Black Ops commentary. Now, today you can see that I'm using the Spaz 12 with a little bit of silencer along with that, and hope you guys really like it because the Spaz 12 is a good gun and could be a bad gun depending on the map you use it on. Havana is a really good shotgun map because it's a lot of areas you can weave in and out of, go inside doors, run around. Makes it really easy to use the Spaz or any kind of shotgun on this map. And I think I'm using Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Napalm or something. I can't remember what I'm really using. But mainly I just do some serious work with the Spaz 12 here, and that's going to be my first topic. Well, it has nothing to do with the Spaz 12, but I'm going to talk a little bit about college today. Yes, college. I just finished my freshman year at Eastern Washington University. Overall, I'd say it went pretty well. You know, I got all my classes, passed all my classes, did all that great stuff along with playing Call of Duty at the same time and going to parties and, you know, just doing what a college kid would do. And basically, the freshman year, it's a little rough at the first couple weeks to figure out where all your classes are, to meet new people because you went to high school with the same people for 12 years, 10 years, or whatever, and it's a little bit tougher. Sometimes if you have a bad life, you could change your personality, you could change everything about it because no one knows you, which some people do, and you can do whatever you want. It's basically starting your life over, and sometimes it's good for you, sometimes it's not, basically. But anyways, college classes. Some people worry a lot about college classes, and honestly, the ones I took were not even that hard. Like, I would compare it to high school classes, senior year, where you kind of just slack off a little bit. You don't really want to go to class, but you do in high school. In college, you don't have to. The professors aren't going to get mad at you for skipping a day. They don't care. All they want is their money. So you could skip a week and they won't be mad at you. But the only problem with that is that you may miss something in class, and you will, like, the professor gives you a quiz that day, and it's 50% of your grade, which has happened a lot before. So you don't want to miss one of those days. So it's best just to go to class. Me, I went probably 3 out of the 5 days most of the time, depending on what classes. Some of the classes were ridiculously easy, like a computer class. CPLA is what it was called, computer applications or whatever, and it was basically Microsoft Word, which was ridiculously stupid. Like, I did that stuff when I was in first grade. I was learning what Microsoft Word was, so I think I went to class maybe once a month, maybe, for a quarter. Yeah, so cause classes like that, when the teacher tells you basically not to come to class because it's so easy, don't go. You're just wasting your time. You're getting up 8 o'clock after a long night of staying out and whatnot, playing Call of Duty, I don't know, and you're waking up 8 o'clock with no energy, and then the rest of the classes you're just going to do bad in, which you need to do good in. So classes like that, I recommend not going because it's a waste of your time. It also is a waste of your money, but when they're recommended classes, you have to take them, but when you know what you're doing, you don't need to go to a class that you know what you're doing in. And I knew what I was doing. I got a 98% in that class, so I was proud of myself for not ever going to class and doing it. Other classes like psychology and math and English, all the basic classes you have to take, I would recommend going to those classes because they do get tough at times and you kind of need a professor to tell you what's going on. So I recommend going to those classes that deal with the general classes, the hard classes that you don't think you can do well in. But if you do think you're going to do well, still go, because there's always things that you need to ask. Like, some professors for English like to ask you to write this paper that you have no idea how to write it, what format they want to write it in, whatever. So I recommend going to English and math especially. I failed math twice, so I guess I didn't pass all my classes. I failed math twice in 1 quarter. That's ridiculous. I'm kind of a retard when it comes to math, but Math is retarded anyways. What am I gonna learn freaking, why do I need half the stuff in math anyways? I'm not gonna get a job where I'm doing that. But, anyways, that's about all I got for classes. Just go, don't go. Do what you want, basically. Have some fun. And this, if you live in a dorm, your first year, which some colleges make you live in a dorm for your first year, some don't. Mine didn't, but I had no one else. None of my classmates went to the same college as I did, so I couldn't stay with anybody in an apartment. So I picked a dorm, a random roommate, and that was probably the worst decision of my college career. This roommate was a complete dumb shit. Okay, some ridiculous things he would do would piss me off. He'd never come to the room sometimes, but his clothes would be laying all over the damn floor. All over. Couldn't even walk in the damn thing. The room's freaking smaller than my room at my house, and you have 2 beds in there, 2 TVs, no room for desks because this kid just trashed everything, basically. Didn't do any work, and so make sure you know who your roommate is, and if you don't, just change roommates. I did the mistake of not changing because I met a couple people down the hall, and they're really good friends the whole year, so I didn't really want to, switch because I didn't want to make new friends because most of the people there are retarded, but not my people, Anyways, so I didn't want to switch, and I should have switched if I really wanted to. The year probably would have went a lot better. Wouldn't have had no guy screwing a chick right next to me. I'm awake. Yes, that did happen. Some crazy stuff really goes on in college, and you just gotta be careful of your roommate. That's all I gotta say. Don't leave stuff out because he will steal it. Because I'm pretty sure he stole my iPod. And so lock stuff up or hide it really good. I just left my iPod out for one day and it was gone. Didn't know where it went, and he left that day for summer. Who knows where it went? Who knows? I couldn't find it. Anyways, pissed me off. And parties, it's parties on weekends are good. I'm gonna tell you that. But if you go party on a Monday or a Thursday, bad idea. Don't do it. You go up for class the next day, you're hungover, and you cannot focus. Teachers notice. They get pissed off at you. You just don't know what's going on, and just party on the weekends, Friday and Saturday nights. Sunday, do your homework. That's what I recommend. If you like to party, a lot of freshmen go into college thinking, all I'm going to do is party. That's all I'm ever going to do. Bad idea. Don't go into college and just think you're going to party the whole time. Bad mindset, I'm warning you. I know a lot of people that have dropped out because they did that exact thing. Went to college, partied every night, every weekend, every minute of the day, and they failed every class. They didn't know how it happened. They thought they were doing everything right, but they weren't. They never went to class. Partied every day, never went to class, and they failed out. And that's not what you want to do. You're paying so much money to go to college that you want to just pass your classes. I don't care if it's a D. You don't want to fail a class. That's bad. So try to get your classes done, or classes come first before partying. Women come before classes. Yes, the women are great in college, especially if you come from a small town like I do. You live in a town. I live in a town with 50 kids in my high school. That's ridiculous. That's why I play video games, because there's nothing else to do in this town. No movie theater within an hour. No McDonald's within an hour. No food within an hour. So, you gotta play video games. But when the women come out in college, and you have 12 girls in the whole high school, and you go to college, it's like heaven. This is women all over the place. You're having a great old time, talking to new people, meeting some new girls. And I would say girls come before classes. Don't tell your parents I said that. It's a bad idea. But, you want to make the girls happy because they give you what you want, basically. Anyways, okay, fine. Classes come before everything. But, you gotta do what's fun. You gotta have fun at college, but you don't want to stress yourself out where you're not having any fun at all. So, get out of your dorm. Don't play Xbox all day. Some people thought I played a lot of Xbox in college, but it was during the week. I played a lot. I played late at night in the week because I had nothing else to do. You get your work done. You're not going to go out and party during the week. You hang out with some friends during the day, and then everyone just kind of goes in the room and studies a little bit. So you have time to play Xbox if you get your stuff done. And basically, that's about all. I'm sorry, my screen went a little dark there. Kind of when I was recording, the thing went a little. I didn't notice that it went to sleep and whatever. But anyways, college is a good thing. I'd recommend going to college. It's a lot of fun. Just don't have too much fun. That's all I'm gonna recommend. And basically, I'm gonna go back to this gameplay. I can't remember what I went, but I did really well with the spaz. If you're watching it, just running around with it, killing a lot of people, pissing them off. I recommend using the spaz if you want to piss people off, because it does work. People get out of the lobby and they're like, "You stupid asshole, using the spaz all the time, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, rage dashboard." That's what they do. So, don't piss people off, use the spaz, otherwise don't use it. Where did I go? 73 and 11? That's not bad. Anyways, that's it, YouTube. Peace out.
Our strength cannot be challenged.